Hi there, my name is Eugene and I'd like to welcome you to another edition of SwingMac, the theory of consistency. Now, I'm not going to be addressing a key fundamental in this segment today. I've got a lot of questions that come in on the website with people asking why do I do this, or how do I fix that, or how do I get this problem, or why do this specific problem or swing calls keep coming back into my game. Well, I'll start off by saying that our bodies react naturally to our thought processes. Our body will never react if I'm thinking about pulling my arm up. My arm is in sync with what my thought process is. I don't have a question of thinking about pulling my arm up and then there's a few seconds delay and then all of a sudden my arm goes up. It doesn't work that way. If I think about moving my arm is in sync with what I'm thinking. And in like manner, I don't have a situation where my arm is moving and then all of a sudden, oh, why did my arm move? Oh, I'm only thinking about moving my arm right now. The arm, your body will always be completely in sync with your thought process and what you are thinking. Now, if you have a swing problem where, well, I'm going to be addressing quite a few now, your hips are too fast, your hips are not moving fast enough, or you get stuck behind the ball, or you get too far ahead of the ball, or you've got too much of a wrist rotation, or your wrists slide too much, or you're losing your spine angle, you're pulling up, or you're dipping towards the ball. Whatever the problem is that gets addressed by either coach or a friend, I would pose the question to you. Whatever fault they point out, are you consciously trying to create that action or that fault? And I haven't had a golfer yet who has said, yes, whatever problem there is, I'm consciously trying to dip or pull back or be too fast or too slow, or whatever the question is. So if you're not consciously trying to create that problem, where does the problem come from? Now, preconceived, on the website I do address it shortly, but I'll be going into a little bit more detail. Preconceived ideas, thought patterns or mind maps, as well as reactive thought patterns or mind maps. What is preconceived? I see something, I see somebody swing, or somebody instructs me. That builds a mind map. It's a preconceived idea of what is happening. That preconceived idea then results in a action, the body reacting to what that thought pattern is. That's why by addressing the symptoms, which is the problem, you will not fix the problem. You need to go to the cause, the root cause of the symptom. So if the root cause is swinging in over the top, you need to find out what is the thought processes going on in your head, because your body is naturally reacting to the thought processes in your mind. It could be preconceived and it could be reactive. Now, why reactive? Reactive would be if an individual starts out slowly, and when they start out, they start to hit the ball in a general direction. The ball starts fading and starts moving right of target. Instinctively, the golfer then goes and he reacts to what he sees. On the next shot, he tries and corrects it. So he's guarding against hitting the shot right. That's a reactive thought process. And the more he's guarding and fighting the right side, the more he tends to come over the plane and swing left because he wants the ball to go left. But as you can see, that only perpetuates the problem. Because the more I'm fighting the right side of the course, the more I'm trying to swing left for the ball to go left. But that is actually just making the problem worse. And in the same fashion, if a golfer starts hitting the ball left, so he starts hitting it left and he starts to guard against hitting it left. So the more he hits it left, the more he starts swinging out and right of target. And the more he swings out and right of target, the more he gets stuck, the more the club flips, the more the ball goes left. That is reactive thought processes. So, to find out the root cause of the problem will cure the problem a lot quicker, a lot sooner. And that stems from either a preconceived idea of the golf swing, of the golf action, or a reactive thought process on the golf swing or the golf shot. So I hope that helps you. Don't always look at the symptoms or try and fix the symptoms. If you can go to the root cause, you can very quickly eliminate the problem you're sitting with. And if you've got any more questions, please feel free to log on to the website and post your questions there, and I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can.